The Strictly Come Dancing end-of-series Christmas party has been reportedly cancelled over fears of the Omicron Covid variant. Cast and crew of the show were set to enjoy a boozy bash at Elstree Studios in Boreham Wood, where the BBC Ballroom Dance concert is filmed, after the final week on Saturday. However, bosses have decided to cancel the bash, with the staff and stars said to be gutted after this year's long and painful series. A source told The Sun, "Everyone will be gutted as it's been such a long and painful series in many ways. There's been injuries, COVID scares and intense competition. Everyone was looking forward to letting their hair down and celebrating what's been a closely fought race. It would have also been the first time many of them have been back in the same room since launch, so there would have been plenty to discuss and catch up on. But with things not quite clear how Omicron will unfold, everyone has decided to err on the side of caution and shelve the plans." Mail Online has contacted the BBC for comment. This morning experts warned Omicron is spreading faster in the UK than expected. Eminent epidemiologist Professor Tim Spector claimed infections with the variant were doubling every 2 days and that there were up to 2,000 cases already, 5 times more than the official count. The King's College London scientist, who runs the country's largest symptom tracking study, estimated that in 10 days' time Britain will have more Omicron cases than most African countries at the epicenter of the new outbreak. Dr. Geoffrey Barrett, head of COVID surveillance at the Wellcome Sanger Institute, said Omicron was likely to become the UK dominant strain within a matter of weeks rather than months like initially hoped. This year's series has faced a number of challenges, with judges Craig Revel-Horwood, 56, isolating after testing positive for COVID and Motsi Mabuse, 40, being forced to shut herself away after coming into close contact with someone with the virus. A number of stars refused to have the vaccine at the start of the series and some had to take time out to isolate. The news comes after Strictly bosses announced the celebs taking to the dance floor on its 2022 Live Tour. Fans of the 2021 series will be thrilled with appearances from John White and Johannes Radebe as they're set to appear alongside Rose Ayling-Ellis and Giovanni Pernice. Other dance couples on the bill from this year's show include Sarah Davis and Alyosha Skorjanek, Tilly Ramsey, and Nikita Kuzmin, AJ Adudu and Kai Widdrington, and Reese Stevenson and Nancy Shue. Elsewhere, The Wanted's Max George, who was a contestant in 2020, will join the tour with Katya Jones. Strictly's professional dancers Amy Dowden, Neil Jones, Luba Mushtuk and Jovita Gistal will also be performing with the couples in over 33 sequin-spangled shows. Jeanette Manrara will be hosting the tour after the star took over from Zoe Ball as host of It Takes Two this year. Meanwhile, the tour will be choreographed and directed by Craig Revel-Horwood and promises audiences an evening of glamour and excitement. Shirley Ballas and Bruno Tonioli will also feature on the tour's lineup, which kicks off on January 20 and runs until February 12 with a glittering finale at London's O2 Arena. The live show marks Bruno's much-anticipated return to Strictly after he missed this series due to travel restriction uncertainty in the US, where he's based. Bruno was replaced by Anton Dubecka on this year's series while he remained stateside to continue with Dancing with the Stars. Of his return to the show, Bruno told Mail Online, "I am absolutely delighted to be back on the judging panel for the Strictly Arena Tour for the first time in 2 years. I've missed my fellow judges, I've missed the glitz and glamour of the tour, and I've missed the amazing audiences that come to see us all over the country. I hope you have missed me too. I cannot wait to be back alongside Shirley, Craig, the celebs and the pros. The fans are really in for a treat. Next year's arena tour is going to be simply fantastic. Meanwhile, Craig added, "I'm delighted to be back directing and judging the 2022 tour. Next year is going to be bigger and better than ever before. With Bruno coming back to join us on the judging panel, this tour will be just fabulous." And Shirley gushed of the event, "I'm really looking forward to rejoining Bruno and Craig on the Strictly Live tour. The audiences at the arena shows are amazing. I can't wait for January when we get the show on the road." For ticket information, visit strictlycomediansinglive.com.